I miss old YouTube. I used to be a YouTuber, but now people calling me an influencer. I don't want to influence anyone. I just want fun. It used to be so good before, but now it's less good. Isn't that right, Mero?
It used to be so good. It was that when I was Content Cop. Oh, wait.
Oh, what the? You heard about that shit? Oh, man. It's like 2016 all over again. God damn. I've got a rant to go on. If you'd allow me, I've got a rant to go on with that, okay? I got a rant. Content Cop rant. Well, let me fill my audience in on like who this guy is. So, content creator back in the day who I used to be a big fan of, okay? Idubbbz, right? You a big Idubbbz guy? I was a big Idubbbz guy back in the day, all right? Big fan of him, right? He made a series called Content, right? Well, it was essentially like a big like takedown piece of like a YouTuber that I think almost every time you could say at least deserved it, right? At least deserved, like, there was something about them that deserved like some heavy sort of criticism. Now, if you told me what made Content Cop better than like your average like hit piece video essay, I would say it was 3 parts, right? I thought about this day. I thought about this take now because me and my brother Ozzy watched it yesterday and we were fucking pissed off, right?
Okay.
Is that a third of it was like him actually bringing up good points, right?
That I'm perfectly fine with bullying. Make fun of someone because they're fat, autistic. I think my only stipulation with the bullying is that you also have to not be a pussy.
Driving a car, the Minecraft logo in the corner, his fucking teeth. Nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna be talking about the kid today.
Nah, I'm not gonna be talking about the kid today after showing a picture of his fucked up snaggletooth to my millions of followers.
Keemstar ends up like spreading fake news and like potentially getting people like swatted and stuff. Like Rice Gum is just like really shitty, like has horrible attitudes towards people. Like so 1/3 is that. The other third is like Idubbbz is an insane man. Like, for one, didn't he just shave half his hairline for like no fucking reason?
But that's not a fucking receding hairline, dude. Let me show you what a receding hairline looks like. Yeah, there we go. Now that's a receding hairline. Holy shit. Is that silver play button, Leafy?
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, shit like that is why I'm watching it. Like, 1/3 is like, Idubbbz is an insane man. The other third is like the funny skits and stuff. So something like he'll make a song for Keemstar.
You never know who are my docs, so y'all can suck on my cocks. Hey now, you're a Keemstar, put your hat on, MLG.
Keemstar, when he made a song with like a music video where he's smashing a bunch of garden gnomes. For like the Rice Gum one, like he got a music video of like all of your favorite YouTubers, including PewDiePie, like all the people of the era, you know what I mean?
So you don't want to look like a little bitch, but dude, you're gonna be crucified. How can you claim that shit when you're too scared to go in on PewDiePie?
Little hoe, little bitch, suck my 5.3-inch dick. Admit that you just got pounded. I'd say take the L if you could pronounce it.
So I'm just like, that's what made a Content Cop. It was those 3 things. Funny skits, actual insanity, good analytical hit piece, right? So then you get like, he was like, I'm not doing Content Cop anymore, guys.
I'm sorry to everyone that I made Content Cop videos on. I still don't like the majority of you, and that's fine, but I can recognize that you did not deserve the hate and harassment that I sent your way.
It was bad and mean, and I hurt everyone who did. I'm like, a bit sorry, but okay, fair enough. You're too old for that. All right, whatever, right? So he brings it back. I'm like, oh, so what? We're gonna bring back Content Cop? And then it's just like 2 out of 3 of those hit points are gone. Like he does the opening skit, but then it's just him sitting in a chair for like an hour. And I'm just like, where's the funny? You forgot how to. Idubbbz forgot how to be funny. I'm not like, and then, I don't know if this bothered you as much as it bothered me, Mero. But like, after he does the opening skit, he takes off the cop uniform. Unironically, that pissed me off. It's just like, the whole point is that you're in a cop outfit. You are the Content Cop. That's your bit. You are the cop. And he took off the outfit. No, like literally, like the moment the video starts, he rips the shirt off, he throws the hat away, and he just sits there. And I'm just like, what is going on here? So there's no like Idubbbz chicanery. There's no like funny skits and like music videos or anything like that. It's just him yapping in front of a camera for an hour. And none of it's funny at all. And then on top of that, and if we're going like on me, this is me personally. I think that's what's objectively wrong with Content Cop. I think if you're talking to me personally, I'm sure you're going to go, Mr. I don't know if I agree with that, right? But for me, the tone of it was just all like,
maybe if Ethan's able to get some help, maybe if he stops harassing other creators, maybe if he does these things, eventually he'll find peace and we can like rekindle our friendship.
Ethan, you're kind of hurting right now. And when you're better, we'll be friends again. For me, I'd rather you just called me the N-word and called it a day. I'll be honest with you, Mero. If you hated me, just call me a slur and be done with it. I don't need therapy speak, okay? Fuck that shit. I want to know where you stand with me, okay? If you're like, nah, I hate you, fuck that guy. Like, face. You're not face. No, it was just like, no, I just don't think you're in the right head. Shut up. Honestly, the generalization of mental health terms, I would say, has overall been a good thing for society because it's made these conversations like much more like palatable for the everyday man. But in this case, I'm like, nah, do you know what? Let's go back to the Stone Age. Let's go back to the depressed. Don't talk about it. Let's go back to that. Honestly, I know, because I've had it. Like when it comes to people like Idubbbz, it sets back mental health conversations 10 years, man. Just say you don't like the guy. No, just be real. Just say you don't like the guy. The guy's a cunt. Because yeah, Ethan is a bit of a cunt. You know, he is. It's true. Just say it. Just say you think he's a cunt now, and he was a horrible friend to you, and call it a day. Don't give me this therapy speak, please. That's just me personally, but I'm sure you don't agree with it. But my words are not reflective of the Mirror and the Mirror Foundation. Okay, it's just so mostly. But I hate that shit. Okay, I hate that shit. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with all of that, but you know, it's fair. I see the. I was admittedly a little worried with where that was going to go.
I'm never going to do an ad here. That's not where I'm not going to get you.
That's not the part I was concerned about.
Well, what are you concerned about?
I feel like a lot of the I miss the old Idubbbz.
Oh, sorry. I didn't address the elephant in the room. Yeah, there's definitely a chunk of like dipshit fans who's like, Idubbbz doesn't say the N-word or the F-slur anymore. He's not funny anymore. That's not what made him funny. It's what made him edgy, and in turn maybe led to some funnies, but that's not the reason he was funny. The reason he was funny is because he shaved half his hairline. He kept making fun of Leafy for not having a chin. He like set up this like wheel board game like out in public to like make fun of a guy for not having a chin.
Scholars, I'm giving away some prizes over here. All it takes is hiding a chin. We also got a blender and an Xbox 360 controller. All you gotta do is put the OK sign on the chin, just like that. We got a taker.
Oh, perfect. We got a winner.
That's hilarious. Mean-spirited, fucking hit crazy as hell, but funny, all right? The slurs are kind of like, that's like the level 0 take. Does that make sense? When people go, it's funny because he used to say slurs. That's a level 0 take, okay? Even if he told me he didn't say the N-word once, I'd be like, I don't care. All right, I don't care. Is it funny? Is he funny? That's my thing. And he wasn't funny, but that's the bit. He was boring. I could forgive all of it if it weren't such a bore.
Maybe I've grown up, but I didn't know who any of the people were.
That didn't help me either. I'll be honest.
Like, I know who Ethan is.
Yeah.
I know who Hassan is, but I don't know much about him other than everyone hates him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know who Idubbbz is. I don't know who Frogan is. I don't know who Denim is. I don't know who the other. I don't think we even heard the names of the other two. He was talking about that being like a boycott, and I don't know who these people are. What?
Yeah, exactly. It's like
I need context.
Yeah, like one of the top comments when I saw it was "huge day for the unemployed," and I'm like, well, I'll fucking say, like, a good lord, like maybe I have gone older because I ain't kept tabs with any of these people, you know.
I remember at the time, like when the Riot Gun one came out, I also have no idea who Riot Gun was, but I felt like I got the context.
Yeah, like he was just like a wannabe rapper, like hype beast kind of guy, you know. I mean, that's what you really need to know about him.
I understood what he was criticizing. I didn't really understand what happened. Like, I'm not saying that the criticisms weren't valid. I just genuinely don't.
Yeah. That was my issue as well, because I'm like, half of it, I'm like, yeah, he's a bit cunty, I suppose. But then the other half, I'm like, who are you? So, man, like I said, Tuesday for the unemployed. So it was decently funny. You know, the whole bit like where Hassan concedes that Ethan is the GOAT, and then like he's like, wake up, when he's a stream, and all of them are Fortnite dancing. I was like, that's funny. Then he gets in the video, he rips off the fucking uniform, and I'm like, you know what, whatever, boring.
The opening paid off, especially if you see Ethan's reaction to it.
I need to see Ethan's reaction because that's kind of funny actually.
Go, Ethan, wake up!
Oh my god, Frogan, what a nightmare! Talk about a jump scare.
I need to see it. But yeah, like if it was literally like half the length, like touched upon like the most of the big points, just make fun of him for like balding at like 34 or something. Just to bring back the older, because that's what Idubbbz did. He was like mean spirited, but like that was what a content cop was, you know? Like if you didn't want to be mean anymore, then don't make it a content cop. I get it. Like I probably wouldn't be as mean as he used to be in the old videos, definitely not. But I wouldn't also make a content cop, would I, Mira? You know, I wouldn't make one.
Yeah,
like
I guess he
spirited. This is what makes it a content cop. So you go.
Yeah, I think he knew if he made it a content cop, it would get a lot of views. But like, I can understand the perspective of like not wanting to be too mean spirited, but I feel like a lot of it still was mean spirited.
Yes,
that's what was kind of weird.
That's what makes
like
exactly
like the whole like if he didn't want to be mean spirited, that's fine, and like I support him going like fully in that direction if that's where he wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seemed like even as content cop for me, like if he wants to make content cop less mean spirited, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
the opening was him getting together with a bunch of people that Ethan hates, or like used to be friends with and isn't friends with anymore, getting together in a room and doing the L Fortnite dance.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, that was funny as hell, man.
It was funny.
We needed more of that energy is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? But it was an hour long and like an hour was a yak fest. I'm like, give me like the cliff notes, you know what I mean? Like, give me like the big 3 talking points to why Ethan is a bad, you know? And then just make fun of him, you know, like, and then do a skit with like a song or something like that. And then like more Fortnite dance. And then I would have been golden, but no! It sucked, man.
That's fair. I don't feel as strongly as you. I am on Idubbbz' side because H3 blocked me on Twitter like 7 years ago.
What? H3 happened? Was
it was something I said. It was around the time. It was around the time when he first started like really beefing with Keemstar, and like I replied to one of his posts. And I was just like, "All right, enough about this. Do you like Quagsire, Ethan?" And he blocked me.
Not for that, of all things.
For that.
That's just not nice. That's just not nice at all.
Kind of genuinely, honestly, I don't really, because otherwise I don't really keep tabs on what he's doing.
No, neither do I. I haven't kept tabs ever since he started the podcast, like way back when. I just kind of stopped following. I like his like skit videos, like his reaction videos way back when.
Yeah,
I think that was my H3. But other than that,
yeah. And I mean, like